bright and breezy Old Trafford, the venue for this mouth-watering contest between Australia and South Africa. So the news from the toss, Australia have won it, they're having a bat.
Australia have gone pretty heavy on spin. There was some talk about Alana King and whether or not she would make the starting 11, but she is in. Shibnam Ismail, she made headlines not so long ago, reversing her international retirement. She is back. And right hand opening pair as well, so it gives you that natural variation at the top. Marizanne Kapp with ball in hand. It's hanging in the air. South Africa get an early wicket yet again with Marizanne Kapp. She's the queen of a power play. What a catch from Kayla Reinicker.
Georgia Vole goes for 0. And Australia 1 for 1.
100 franchise and Phoebe Litchfield has been excellent.
Little edge and through. It runs along the ground. Call is for the bowler's end. A hit would have been interesting.
That shouldn't have been a run. And the skipper knows that. A direct hit. And Phoebe Litchfield, it was tight.
Need some runs, Australia. That's a lovely stroke through the leg side. Power in that. There was a crack off the bat. And it echoed round the ground. Lovely. Over the top it goes. Shibnam Ismail thought she was back with a wicket.
He just got a fraction more than she was expecting on that. Jafta did her best vertical jump, just out of the reach. Ismail thought she had her player.
Shibnam Ismail is back for South Africa. A faint edge through to the keeper and a nice catch. A big moment here for the Proteas.
Out for 7. Australia 24 for 2.
One of the greatest athletes that Australia's ever produced. Not going to take much of an invitation for her to get runs down the leg side. Lovely use of the feet. Got into a good position to eventually get her hands through that.
Shibnam Ismail to continue the last over of power play. In the air for a while, but the attacking intent continues from Phoebe Litchfield. It's been operating on that line. Wide alliance, got to the wicket of Beth Mooney, but fuller this time and back-to-back boundaries. This time on the onside. And it's gone the distance. But it's Phoebe Litchfield and she's got quite a few options. Just so accurate. A half century of just 23 balls. She's a game changer, a showstopper, and just keeps getting better. What a way to kickstart your World Cup campaign. Attempts to go over the infield, but Ayabonga Kaka's got the wicket that'll delight the South Africans. Right after the half century, it's Phoebe Litchfield who'll have to walk back to the dressing room. It's a big blow and South Africa wanted this wicket now. Ash Gardner's come out to join Elise Perry. There's another one. Laura Wolfhard, the captain, she doesn't drop many. Safe pair of hands, Nonkululeko Malaba. Gets off to a dream start in this edition of the World Cup. Ash Gardner walks back.
Gardner comes and goes. Australia now 62 for 4.
Georgia Wareham walks out to bat at number 6. Enough on the bat. Excellent use of that horizontal bat.
Goes leg side this time. Put down. Chloe Tryon steadied herself, but just wasn't able to hold on to that. Ayabonga Kaka back into the attack. Loses the red, and that will go down to the boundary for 4.
Oh, brilliant. See you, Sansa!
As we look at that one, just played beautifully off the hip. A little bit of a misfield. Deserved 4 off the bat.
Is accessing that leg side for 4. Elise Perry. Yeah, she's really finding her feet in this innings. Yep, when it's going well, it's really going well. Excellent from Wareham.
Catch!
In the air and over Laura Wolfart. That will race away for 4. Behind the wicket, always a good option. Laura Wolfart, it's not the first time that she's pulled off a stunner, and what a time to do it.
Yeah, they needed that wicket. They needed to break that partnership. Wareham goes for 32, 120 for 5.
Sutherland, a new batter in. What a take from Sonalo Jafta, and the finger goes up.
She thinks she hit the ground. The replays and the technology will show us she's reviewed.
Flat line, flat line, flat line as the ball passes the bat. Namali, stand by, you're on screen now, change your signal.
Here he goes, Ariel. That's racing away to the boundary for 4.
As slow as it gets. Wants to move around, flighted that delivery to pick up her second wicket, Malaba.
She so often would dart it into the stumps, but now she slows it down to get Perry for 36.
Shot ball in control. Goes across. Has she got enough? Yes, she has. Roll the fingers over, and it's taken at mid-off. Nadine de Klerk gets it right, and Kaka finishes off this over with the wicket of the dangerous Annabel Sutherland.
21 she adds today. It's 155 for 7.
Down, down!
It's an excellent shot. Beats a fielder at mid-off. Sonny Loose. He's found the length and found that back foot in front of the stumps. Alana King is asked for a review.
Original decision is out, pitching in line, impacts in line, wickets hitting. You're on screen now, make your signal.
Alana King will have to walk back. Kim Garth. First ball, Sunny Loose from long on. It looked good for a while, but it's a drop catch that'll also allow Australia 2 more runs on the board. Last ball absolutely on target. Probably some bat on that. That'll allow them 1 more run and take the total to 172. Laura Wolfart is on her way to the dressing room where she's got to pad up and come out all guns blazing. South Africa will need 173 against Australia. South Africa need a good start. They need to control the power play.
It's going to be the Australian captain, Sophie Molyneux. Oh, this could be closer. She's hit on the back leg. Molyneux likes it. Australia love it. They have their first. And in her first World Cup as captain, she may have got the wicket as well. And it looks as if Lise is on her way.
Lise has gone for 1, 2 for 1, South Africa.
Henry Dirksen in at number 3. Oh, looks to go big early against Garth. Doesn't quite get all of it, but enough for 1 bounce over the boundary line. Bolzer, what a comeback there from Garth. Hit me for 4 if you like, but at your peril, because I'm going to keep hammering at the stumps. Australia with 2 early wickets.
And she is on her way. Dirksen goes for 4.
Nadine de Klerk in at number 4, so a little surprise here from South Africa. Well, she's picked that up beautifully. Just a little flick of the wrists at the last moment on contact. She's not taking the stumps out of play. It doesn't create a wicket, it creates a boundary, but it was streakish. Slog sweep in the air and just camping underneath it, waiting patiently. is Ash Gardner, who has one of the safest hands on the boundary line. Doesn't get into the perfect position and parries it over the boundary line.
Goes across the stumps. And that's running away towards the boundary for 4. Wolfart walks at Sutherland. A welcome boundary for the South African captain. Boulder! Well, predictions in the crowd come true as Georgia Wareham gets rid of Nadine de Klerk. Yeah, you can celebrate.
South Africa now find themselves 3 down. De Klerk adds 25 at 4.
The experienced Marizanne Kapp that comes out to join her captain, South Africa 48 for 3. That's pumped away for 4. Oh, what a lovely shot from Marizanne Kapp.
That's fell for a moment, has been hit well, but will slow down and will have to run fast. The throw's accurate and might be in some trouble.
Well, we've spoken about the wind all day, and this one bit of play is all about the breeze.
Knock comes to an abrupt end at the score of 82. Chloe Tryon.
Is it strong enough? Yep. That's exactly her shot.
Calls again and finds a fielder. Herself very active in that catching extra cover position, Laura Wolfart, and that's where her innings comes to an end.
44 in 39, 96 for 5.
A 20-year-old who's already hit 12 sixes in this calendar year. It's a soft dismissal. First outing in the T20 World Cup has not yielded any returns for the youngster. Alana King picking up her first T20 international wicket against South Africa as Renica, who's got to take that long walk back to the dugout. It's 97 for 6. A lot of time to settle under that one and accept. Annabelle Sutherland has ensured another wicket goes down in this very over. Alana King, second in the over, and another one heads back to the dugout. Shabnam Ismail walking in at 9.
Pretty confident appeal from Ash Gardner. Ismail was ready to walk and then stops as Chloe Tryon says, hang on a minute.
Original decision is out. Pitching outside off. Impacts umpire's call. Wickets umpire's call. Janani, you would stay with your original decision of out. Stand by. You're on screen now. Make your signal.
South Africa 102 for 8. Alana King completes the catch eventually. It might be a slightly nervous moment, but it will be wicket number 9 in a day that is belonging to Australia. Nkululeko Mlaba has shown that she can clear the boundary herself. She's going for the big shot, but it's not going to go far enough. Australia somewhat avenge the loss they had to South Africa in the semi-final of 2024. It's been a dominant performance by Australia today, and Sophie Molyneux will start her campaign as T20 World Cup captain with a big win.